can call me Buster. Welcome back to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 Crazy Castle. In the last episode, we built a really nice wild mouse here that people are really giving us lots of money to ride, which is obviously the best thing. And we expanded a little bit up here after wrecking the entire castle, because money is more important than keeping historical scenery or landmarks. Psh, who needs that stuff? Anyway, in this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue expanding over here. We've got more guests coming into the park, as you can see by the up arrow. So we're going to get some more money soon. That's very nice. Now, what have we got to build? I've got a log flume. Let's see. These tend to cost a lot of money to make them the way I like them. So let's look around. Oh, wooden roller coaster. Well, these are always popular, 100% of the time. So let's build one of these. This is definitely worth the investment. Let's put this, yeah, right here. So the longer the station platform, the better in many cases. Alright, I'm going to do this little trick to save some space. If you don't know about this trick, by the way, this actually works, but it requires you to have long enough car trains. So it'll go up here, that'll continue pushing it up here, and then it'll catch on that, and keep on pushing it up and get caught on that. And then you can use this little trick to gain height a lot more quickly than you otherwise would. Now, one thing that I always tend to shy away from when building these sorts of large-scale roller coasters is actually... Oh, my advertising campaign is over. I always shy away from making them really tall and then making huge drops. So this time, I'm going to go a little bit crazy. Like this. Ooh yes, this looks fun. Alright, so... like that. And then ground level is 30 feet. So let's go like that. So these little spiral drops tend to give a lot of speed. So hopefully I can make it through these rolling hills here. I'm just a sucker for rolling hills when it comes to these kinds of roller coasters. Let's have it go up like this, and then put in an on-ride photo section, and then a water splash. Yeah. That should be fine. Let's see. Yep. I imagine it won't have very much speed at all coming out of that, so that's fine. What next? I do want to try to give it a loop. Let's have it go forward a little bit so it has some time to come out of that drop. Oh, I just heard people barf. Oh no, I don't have cash! That's not good. Okay. Well, if I don't have cash, then I screwed up somewhere. Okay, maybe a wooden roller coaster was not worth the investment just yet. I might take out a loan? This is not always the worst idea, because as you can see, loan interest is like 60 bucks. It's not even 100 bucks per month. So the loan isn't that big a deal. If I take out this loan, I'll make enough money in the long run to sort of pay off this thing. It'll make enough money. So I'm gonna do this. That might come back to bite me in the butt later, but oh well, if it does, then you guys know what went wrong. Anyway, so let's go like that. Man, these pieces are so expensive. That's the big thing. Alright. Cookie shop. I have a cookie shop. Everybody, we have a cookie shop. It's all over now. Anyway, let's see. From here, I actually wanted to make a loop. I might actually defer from making a loop this time. This is actually a terrible idea, this right here, because this is small, and then that's big. It probably won't make that, now that I think of it. It looks cool, but I don't think it'll make that. So let's not do that. Let's have it go down, go like that. And then have it go like that. Okay, and then we should be able to then... What else do we have? Anything special? I don't think there's anything else here that I really want to do other than the loop. But the loops really add a lot to the intensity rating of a roller coaster. So maybe I won't do that. Alright, that can't fit as cool as I think it looks. So we'll just have it go down like that. Whoops, like that. No, not like that, like that. I still have some money to play around with. There's no need to really make it take up a lot of room. One thing that I need to, a habit that I kind of need to break is always, like, going large with things, because I'm so used to playing sandbox mode, and I'm used to having to use, like, or rather being able to use all of the space that I want. That work? Good. Right, now let's hit a brake right here. Alright. Let's see if this works. I get the feeling it's going to be a little bit shoddy. I don't think this is my best work ever, but it'll work. Let's jack this up preemptively to $4 at least. This can be $3. I'll charge the same price throughout the park. This looks good. Do I have access to any other kinds? Yeah, 6-seater. As opposed to regular, which has 4. So I get 6 trains and 6 cars. This gives me 4 trains and 6 cars. Okay, well, I'm not able to do the math right now, but I feel like this probably gives me more. Alright, so most important thing, moment of truth here. Let's actually test it. Whoops. This. So I want to see the MPH that it's going at. Alright, down we go. Down the first big drop. We hit a max of 52 there. Oh yeah, it makes those rolling hills perfectly fine. In fact, it doesn't even need the lift hill until up here. Okay. Alright, well, let's see how this fares in terms of the rating. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We got it very high. I'd kind of rather not have it be very high, but I'm not sure what I can do to combat that, because I'm not sure what's causing it, other than maybe the high speed at the beginning here. Let's take a look at this. Let's see, vertical G's. Oh, dude, it's the rolling hills. The rolling hills are causing a huge amount of spike in G's. And over here too, around 15 seconds, so like, okay, so it's going around here, and that's why it goes steadily further up, because it's gaining speed going down there, so it's getting more G's. Okay. Other than that, it seems pretty okay. How long is it? Probably just a few seconds, huh? No, it's a minute and 12. So it's actually longer than the Wild Mouse. I think this is fine. Let's see, the Wild Mouse was like 7 point something. This is 8 point something. It's not great to have these high intensity rides, Blue. Because, because then not as many people will ride it. Let's actually get rid of this one rolling hill, much as it pains me. Let's do something kind of generic like that. That'll be a little bit better. So it was at 8 point something before. Let's test it again. Make it go big. Or fast, I guess. Not necessarily big. Okay. Now let's check out the intensity rating. That did nothing. Dang it. Dang it. Maybe it's more about the lateral G's right here. I don't know. Which car are we logging right now? Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay. So that means that this right here is like that. I don't want to get rid of this. I mean, this is like the main first drop. I didn't really change anything by getting rid of this rolling hill. That's the thing that kind of irks me a little bit. Well, let's change that back into a rolling hill because it didn't really make much difference getting rid of it, so let's put it back. That didn't work. You, go away. And then, there we go. Okay, so that works. I'm gonna have to do a lot of speeding up here because I want to quick test this. I want to see if maybe getting rid of the water thing will help it. And I'll also pay attention to the excitement. So we're at 8.2 and 6.5. Okay, 8.2, 6.5. Let's go ahead and get rid of this and see if that changes anything. 8.2, 6.5. Alright, let's take a look, see. 8.1, 6.3. Was it 6 point something before? It did lower the intensity. 6.3. Alright, so 6.3, getting rid of that. Let's continue like this. 6.3, 6.3, 6.3. Now I want to test it one more time and see if that affects the excitement, because it should. Having the water splash should up the excitement rating, in theory. Okay, so it was at 6.3, and now we're at 6.5, but with a little bit more intensity. Well, you know what, with a high excitement rating it should be okay, because the excitement rating is kind of what causes peeps to want to actually ride things. I'll go ahead and connect that there so I don't have to deal with it. Of course, the intensity being too high will cause peeps not to want to ride it. And I shouldn't make the line this long, so I won't. Ah! No! No, no, no. Please don't do that. Let's do this. Looks better. Okay, because I don't want them to go off to this part. This looks so bad. This is so bad. Let's not do this, actually. I say that knowing that I will end up trapping this guy who's in there by doing this. In fact, okay. I'm going to save this guy. Come out. Come out of there. And actually, forget this. I'm going to move the entrance a little further down. I wish I could just hold on the delete button and it would just delete it. Alright, so yes, 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 close it. Entrance. Put the entrance like right here. It'll make it so that peeps take longer to get to the train, which is not ideal, but I really don't care too much because I just don't want to have a line that long. I say that, of course, knowing that long lines are kind of my thing. Oops. Ah! I hate it when this happens. Alright. No. Do that. No. I said, do that. Just stop it. Just go there. There we go. That's more acceptable. And just because there's a little bit of a space there, I'll put in some white and blue flowers because that's my favorite. Pow, 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 pow. Okay. So this is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and I guess I'll have to test it again. But I'll open it. Everything is still jacked up nice and good. Talking about the price, of course. Alright, now, how's the nausea rating? Oh, I don't get to check. Okay, great, thank you, game. Love it. Just in case the nausea is insane, I'll put some benches all over the place. And I'll also put some trash cans there in case people have random trash that they would like to throw away and not put on the ground. You hear? Do not put it on the ground. It's not where it belongs. It's bad for the environment. It's bad for the shareholders. They don't like trash on the ground. My employees will get yelled at for allowing trash to stay on the ground. Okay, so where are we at here? I think this should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the intensity is not great, but people are still going to ride it. I know this because they still ride this, which is at 7. The excitement is at 6.6. This one is at 6.5. So comparing there, it's really not that different. In general, it just goes faster. It's more intense, but it is what it is. It is playing music, okay? So, what do I have coming down the pipeline here? I have ghost train cars. Why do I care about ghost train cars? Rather just build a regular ghost train. That's... wait, Tunnel of Horror? Oh, it's ghost train cars for the Tunnel of Horror. I see. What else is OP? People definitely like observation towers. Especially when it's raining. When it's raining, people will go into these things like crazy. So let's bring it up to... let's see, the tallest ride in the park is 105. So we'll bring this up to 205. Ah. Right. Oop, I just got disorientated there. I don't think people like it when you jack up the price of these things. But just in case I can get more money, I will get more money. Because I am here for the monies. Oops. Cool. That works out. Alright. And I feel so bad making them get off the bench, but get off the bench. Alright. And we'll immediately open that because, you know, who needs to test this crap? It doesn't matter. Alright, this is the Mordor, because you're the all-seeing eye from up top on Mordor. That's what I've decided. Alright, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you to actually be able to fix that ride. Thank you. Alright. Top spin, that's a good one. It's a good one. It's a flat ride. This one. I guess I'll build this. I'll stick it down right... here's good. Whoops, not that. Alright. And for this, I'll have it do the thing where it goes around. Stop. I know. Silly game. Let's actually do exit here instead. Because then I can do like this. Stop. I know. And pow pow. Alright. Now I will turn on the music. Give it a price jack up. Because that's how it works. Go ahead and put it on intense mode so that people who like more intense rides will like it. Open this up because we can. Let's see, top spin. That reminds me of Top Gear. I don't know, Top Gear. It's Top Gear now. That's what this is. That's all. Alright. Oh no. Okay. It was gonna mock me for a second there. Alright, mechanic, you go in there. Now I have a few empty spaces, so I'm going to put in some more flowers. There we go. Oh, that's not empty space. That's part of the Sparky Metal Shipwreck. Indeed. I guess I'll put some here too. I don't know. Why not? So, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I want to make sure that this guy can go over here to water the flowers. I guess I'll put him here. Because if he doesn't water the flowers, they'll start dying, and then people will be like, oh, the scenery is all destroyed, and I don't like it. Me. You know, because that's how people talk. I'm more interested in what they want instead of what I want, which is money. I want the money. Alright. What next here? So I think it's about time we open up this next part of the path. I guess these benches can stay here. I've been deleting a lot of benches. Is there anything else that I should build here? Maybe a first aid room would be useful. Yeah, in fact, let's build that right here. First aid rooms tend to lose you some money, but they also stop people from barfing all as much. Yeah, so let's stop that from happening. I don't know, the nausea ratings around here are not too bad. I love how it looks seeing them walk around the ride to get in. Oh yeah, this thing has really bad nausea. So let's make sure there are some benches here. And also I see some trash right there. I see some trash. Hey buddy. This is your area, right? Go get that. Cool. Cool. Not a full load on that, but it seems like a lot of people are going in. It's just taking them a long time to get through the line and then get all the way up here. That's the thing. It's not ideal because you don't get a lot of full loads doing this because then the wait time gets used up. Eh, it's fine. I'm still making money off of it. I think it might actually lower the rate at which I get the money. But I've got to have money. Alright. Is this a good spot for this? Maybe not. Maybe not. This might work. Yep, that works for me. I will have to do a little bit of this magic. But that's worth it. And connect it there. Perfect. And then this, go here. And here. Sorry guys on the bench, I really couldn't care less about you. You're just the customer. I don't care about the customer. I only care about the customer's money. Ha! Because I'm a business. Shrewd businessman. That's what I am. That's why I'm so good at this game. I love this game because it gives me money. It's fake virtual money, but it at least lets me pretend like I'm rich. You know, when I actually play well and get rich. Otherwise, it's more of a life simulator because then I'm poor. Otherwise, you know? Enough of that. Let's go ahead and make sure this mechanic can fix this ride. There we go. Okay. He's going to be all over the stupid queue line, though. That's fine. And mistake was made. Not enough cash. Okay. Cool. Uh-oh. I don't have enough cash to replace this mistake. I can't fix my mistake because fixing my mistakes costs money. And I don't have enough money to fix my mistakes. Now I do. Oh my goodness. Well, I think on that note, now is probably a good time to end off this episode. Do I have a security guard walking around here? Pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. I do. Okay. I think off camera I'm going to let the game run for a little bit so I can build up a little bit more of a cash flow here. Everything's looking pretty good so far, though. I like it. It's kind of a derpy little wooden roller coaster here. It's nice. It's nice. This is a cool looking little area. In fact, before I go, let me go ahead and stick some more flowers down in this area right here. Because they look nice. Cool. Alright. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, so please remember to leave a like. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. I'm supposed to say that first. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone.